Hi, Dr. Imran here, and I want to share with you some ways of thinking about your health, your weight loss, that may be a little bit different than what other people have done in the past. The first thing I wanted to start on, I was on Facebook recently, and I ran across a support group for people doing weight loss using Phentermine. If you're not familiar with Phentermine, it's a medication that is it's an amphetamine essentially. It boosts your metabolism and helps you lose weight. Now, you probably haven't heard me talk about it before, and the reason that I haven't talked about it before, other than to say probably negative things about it, is because that it's actually a very dangerous medication, and it's been proven to cause pretty serious, irreversible health problems in people who use it. Does it cause a problem for everybody? Well, no, but it causes a problem in a significant number of people, enough people that it's not even worth using it. And further, just like every other weight loss medication, when you use it, you get a result, and the minute you stop using it, the weight comes back. All right? So for a temporary benefit, you potentially put your health at extreme risk, and that's using Phentermine. You may have heard in the past Fen-phen. Okay, it's banned in the United States. If somebody's selling it to you here in the United States, they're actually doing something that's illegal. And recently, we had actually a business here in Corpus Christi that was using this for weight loss, and they were advertising on TV, they were advertising on the radio, they were making a bundle because people were like, "Oh my God, they're advertising this, and they're promising these excellent results," and then you're going there and they were selling you a version of the medication that they got from Mexico or from somewhere else where it was still legal, and they were selling essentially an illegal substance in the United States with a promise that was not true and a health risk that they weren't completely disclosing, and they got shut down and they got in a lot of trouble. Okay, so it drives me absolutely crazy when people are promoting something, and surprisingly, that support group had 33,000 followers, okay? Which means there's a lot of people, okay? If that's how many followers they had on their, the people that liked and followed that page, I mean, that blows my mind that there's that many people who were willing to actually follow this on Facebook, not knowing the health risks that it provided them, okay? So what is this, what am I getting at with this? The big point here, the big philosophy behind this, are you doing something well? Are you doing something that supports your health, or are you trying to find the easy button? Okay? There's a difference between finding things that straighten the road and trying to take a shortcut. Okay? So not taking a bunch of turns and finding the highway, that's okay. But trying to find a shortcut through the bad part of town is not okay. All right? So when you talk about anything that you're going to do for your health or for your weight loss, always make sure that you're doing it well, not doing it easy. Okay? It's not about easy, it's about doing it well. All right? Second thing, second philosophy I want to share with you guys is there are three ways to know that you're doing things right, okay, when it comes to weight loss. Number one, how are your clothes fitting? Okay, if your clothes are fitting better and better, they're looser and looser, then I don't care what the scale says, all right, you're losing fat, all right? If you're doing things and your clothes are fitting better, if your clothes are getting tighter, okay, I don't care if the scale says that you've lost weight. It means that you're losing muscle and you're gaining fat if your clothes are tighter, okay? That's not a good thing, all right? So it doesn't matter what the scale says. If your clothes are fitting better, then you're probably heading the right direction. Number two, going back to the point I just made, are you doing things that are healthy for you? Okay, it doesn't matter what results you're getting. If you're doing something that's unhealthy, you're eventually going to pay for it. All right, and number three, how do you feel when you're doing this? Okay, if you're doing something that's healthy, remember in some of my other videos, we talked about the ketogenic diet, we talked about intermittent fasting. If you do that and you feel awful doing it, quit doing it, okay? Because chances are you're going to quit doing it anyway, all right? Now, there are time periods, we all know that when we start doing ketogenic the first few days, or when we start fasting the first couple of days, we're always going to have a period of withdrawal from sugar, carbs. We're going to have a period of adjustment. But after that normal period of adjustment that we expect for everybody, if you still feel awful, eating a particular way, doing a particular kind of exercise, you hurt every time you do this, then maybe it's not the right thing for you, okay? And it's not sustainable, all right? Now, the next thing I want you guys to understand is there are a lot of tools out there for weight loss, okay? We share a lot of I give out a lot of tools. When we're talking about weight loss, I will give you all kinds of techniques and methods and science and why this works and how this works. And these are all tools, okay? Tools by themselves do very little. Tools by themselves do very little. You can have a hammer and you can have a saw and you can have all kinds of things, but they don't build a house. Okay, it's the person who picks up those tools and has the know-how that actually builds the house. And it's the same thing with your health. It's the same thing with your weight loss. If you have all these tools, whether it's a diet, an exercise program, a supplement, those things by themselves are not going to achieve health or weight loss for you. Those things are tools that you can use in the process to get to health or weight loss, but you have to use the right tools. You have to use them in the right combinations in the right time. And that's what we're trying to help teach you or get you to discover for yourself. All right. Now, when we talk about these tools, we have a lot of them. There's a lot of tools out there. You can open up the internet and search for diet, and you will come up with hundreds, if not millions, of articles on the subject. You can talk about exercise, and you'll come up with millions. Supplements, you come up with millions of them. All right. And what makes the difference is taking action. All right. So those little actions that you take on a regular basis. A supplement doesn't help you if you don't take it. All right. A diet doesn't help you if you don't stick to it. You don't do it. Exercise doesn't work if you're only there once a week and you don't do it the rest of the days, right? So all of the things that normally that we think about to help our health and our weight loss, if you don't do them, if you don't take actions, then you're not going to make any progress. The next idea, the next concept I want you guys to remember is that we oftentimes have plans, and they're all or nothing plans. The plans are so big, you say, I'm never going to eat sweets again. Okay, I'm never going to do this again, or I'm going to go exercise every single day. Okay, these big plans are almost doomed to failure, okay, because you can't act on that big a plan right away. Okay, so you can have that as a goal, an eventual goal that I'm not going to be in a year from now. I'm not going to be having dessert every day. Okay, well that's a reasonable goal to set. But you say starting tomorrow I'm never going to have dessert again. That's a ridiculous goal. It's not going to happen. Okay, because the first day that you break that rule, your whole goal and plan has just gone out the window, and then what's the point in following it? Okay, psychologically that's what happens. Okay, if you say, I'm going to exercise every single day, and then tomorrow you get sick, you get injured, the gym's closed, oh, well, you just broke your chain. You're not going to keep going. Okay, so you have to be more realistic, and you have to act in accordance with the goals that you set. So if you're planning on something at 1 year, then your actions to get to that goal have to be measurable to get to that goal. All right, so these are just some ideas, some ways to think about weight loss and your health that hopefully helps you to begin to discover what things you may have been missing that can help you get to your results a little bit faster. Hope that helped, and we'll see you at the next video.